Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad to hear this Monday morning. Get everything started on the week right, and we got all kind of good stuff we can bring you. But first, of course, we do our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center. It's not going to be quite as hot this week as it was last week. It got up like 93 about 3 days in a row. It was really hot last week, but today's high is only going to be about 87 and low of 75. And the water temperature remains at 82 degrees. So we're in good shape there, and it looks like a pretty good week. Now, take a look at our tide chart. Tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Cemetery. We don't have a lot of tidal flow this morning. We're looking at really a high tide at 6:15, but you're looking on Monday the 17th and all of this week, well, out through Wednesday, but now looking on to the weekend, you're looking at a really strong tide Friday and especially Saturday and on into the last week of June. So we're looking at some good tides, but today and tomorrow we don't have any strong tides. Now let's take a look at our moon phases. Our moon phase, we like to do this every Monday. We're about a week away from we're going to talk about this moon a little bit later on, but this is what we'll call a super moon. The moon is just going to be huge on Sunday night, June the 23rd. Tonight we'll have about a half a moon. It's going to wax on out the rest of this week and fill out by Sunday night. But it's going to be the super moon of the year. It'll be very, very bright. It'll be closest to the Earth it's been all year. So it'll be a really beautiful moon, providing we don't have any cloud cover and all. So go ahead and start. Now, what that means to you as an outdoorsman, the fishing should be excellent the 3 or 4 days before that. So if you get a chance to go like Thursday or Friday or Saturday, you definitely want to do some kind of fishing, okay? So put that in your notes and put it on the refrigerator. I don't know about you. I keep a little calendar on my refrigerator and some of the things we have to do as a family and all our appointments and all that kind of stuff. Also, I keep an eye on the moon. I always had a full moon in there, and I know about I just like to fish, especially in the springtime with this moon before the full moon, okay? All right, the marine forecast for today is not too bad. It's south-southwest at 9. It's not going to be blowing quite as bad as it did last week. So south-southwest at 9. All right, we'll take our break and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back, folks. We're going to get started always on some pictures that we got behind last week. So let's get caught up this week, all right? Here's Kurt Davis right outside the beach. You can see the condos in the background. And Kurt, he's a bass fisherman, but he's learning how to do a little bit of saltwater fishing. Good job there. Now, let's go over to Kenny Creel. Kenny's working on a boat now. Kenny graduated about 2 years ago. He's a deckhand, but that's a huge grouper they caught and released. All right, good job, Kenny. He's strong enough to hold that. Now, let's talk about this moon I mentioned earlier. This year's largest and closest supermoon will occur June 23rd. Not only the closest and largest full moon of the year, it also presents the moon's closest encounter with the Earth in a long time. So y'all don't get too spooked out over the weekend, and maybe the moon won't fall on us, okay? But it's going to be a big moon, and everybody's excited about it. All right? This picture here, one of Tom Gurley's picture, I don't know if it's going to show up on your screen, but Tom is such an excellent photographer. He got this at San Andreas State Park, a great blue heron, but he just look at the feathers and all that on it, okay? Now, I've shown this picture before. I'm going to show it again. This is Amber Gray. She was the Outerwear Club president 3 years ago now, and she caught this huge 96-pound, and it's going to be in Florida Sportsman, okay, 96-pound wahoo, and that weighs just about as much as she does, but they're going to feature this in Florida Sportsman. Great picture there, Amber. I'm really proud of you. All right, now, let's see. Friday, June the 21st. Now, this is coming up this Friday, the Biofeeder Center. You want to do something with your kids and all, we're going to have they are going to have a Crazy for Crabs. They learn about crabs activities between 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And it's all kind of different things to do. That'll be on Friday. On Saturday now, there'll be the Alligator Adventures, June the 22nd, also 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock, and they'll have some encounters with live alligators. So a lot of times, we take it for granted being here locally with alligators and all, but a lot of folks come out to the beach and all, and A lot of people like to see gators and all. So that's this Friday and Saturday at the Biofeeder Center on Highway 20, just between Freeport, okay, and Ebro over there. Now check this out. We'll talk about yellow flies. This is a homemade remedy sent to us by one of the viewers on how to get rid of yellow flies. First of all, that dark color, this is a plastic a black bucket, a little 5-gallon bucket. You can also take an old flower pot that's plastic, and you put cooking oil. You put motor oil all over it, and what happens? Those yellow flies will fly into it, and they'll stick. And these are all yellow flies here. Now, isn't that a neat homemade remedy right there? And we've been talking over and over again about how bad the yellow flies is. So give this a try. You can. Now, one thing you can do, to me, I think you hang it from a tree limb be better. Actually, have a couple of them, one of them hanging and one of them low. But this is an excellent idea. It doesn't cost you a thing. Just get some old motor oil and put it on the 5-gallon bucket. All right. I think this is good. I think this is every now and then. Honey, I was thinking about, this girl was saying, I was thinking about how much I love you. What about you? And he says, I was wondering if they will hit top water Saturday. Okay? That'll get your money started right. Here's my girl, Mandy Miller Warren. Mandy Miller, Mike Miller's daughter, great-granddaughter, Captain George Davis. And she's carrying on the family tradition with that big old red snapper. I'm proud of you, Mandy. Mandy now... she was in my class, seemed like just yesterday, but now she's a married mother, a mom, and working at Daddy's boatyard over there. Good job, Mandy. All right. Folks, the flounder are here now. All last week, I got good reports. I got some pictures. They're not swarming in, but they have started coming back into the bay system, and some good flounder gigging has been. A couple of guys have limited out a couple of different times. All right, Jason Shingler, big old red grouper. That is a nice fish right there. Okay, it comes from the website, Panama City Fishing. You're going to check those out. They have a lot of good pictures and all. Okay, well that catches us up on our pictures, and it's amazing at the different levels of activity. But like I said, the yellow flies have been worse this year than I've seen in a long time, and plus everybody's been talking to me about it, especially if you're going out freshwater fishing all around the river and all around Weewall. They've been carrying them off, and those are persistent little creatures, and I always say they're just suicidal because they're going to come in and buzz around you, and they really they're going to come up from behind you. They don't ever come flying face on. I always call them little chickens. They always come behind you. So, and they will inflict a stingful bite and itch and also. Wear long pants or long sleeves if you can. I went out the other afternoon, Bill Allen and I went, and for some reason I put on short pants, and we went over to East Bay, and the wind was blowing 15, and I was still getting bit. The wind blowing 15 miles an hour, and they were coming in on that wind, and there's nose diving down there. And we had a battle. I killed about 7 of them. That was the best bite. I did catch some fish, but anyway, yellow flies, don't take them for granted. But I like those a lot better than mosquitoes, because on yellow flies now, you can take those yellow flies, and they're going to keep coming back, and they'll usually announce. They come in so loud and everything, they'll announce they're coming in, and like I say, even if you swat at them one time miss, they're going to come back. So if you're patient, you just go ahead and kill them. But those little mosquitoes will sneak up behind you, and they'll bite you, and you can't hear them coming up and all. So if I have my choice, I'd rather be encounter with a yellow fly. Okay, better not have anything. It makes you think. I was telling Gail the other day, how did those old timers, when they first got here without insect repellent and all that stuff, how in the world they come through here and settle this area? And day after day having mosquitoes and yellow flies, and it's amazing the resiliency of those old timers and all. Okay, let's take this break, and we'll be right back. Hi, welcome back. Now we're going to get this video of snapper fishing. I'll go with my buddy Tony Bass. Now snapper fishing has really been good this year. Now it didn't start. Our first weekend was bad because that's some really bad weather. That's Saturday. A lot of people didn't get to go out till Sunday. There wasn't a lot of big fish were caught, but not a large number of fish. But now this past week and going on into this next week, it's going to be good. So let's go ahead and watch this video of fishing. We went out this time. Went out last week with Billy Archer. Went out of St. Andrew. Now with this trip with Tony Bass, we'll go out of St. Joe State Park. So they're out there all over the place. So Jeff, let's roll this video. All right, we're down here at State Park on Cape San Blas. First thing I noticed how bad the grass is at the landing. Check all this grass out. Getting ready to put the boat in. Panhandle Outdoors. Tony Bass.
Good morning, Winston.
Good morning. All the way from Valdosta. Brother-in-law Michael.
Morning.
All right. Tony, what's our game plan today?
We're gonna go catch our 6 snapper. And get lucky, maybe we can catch us some red grouper and whatever else is a bonus.
All right, all right. Hold on, Tony. What you got, buddy?
I don't know. He got me, I think.
Look at that rod bending. Beautiful rod. Let me get her out of the way now. Let me hold on. We fishing out of Tony's boat, a 1976 graded white, in immaculate condition. Takes the waves well and catches fish well. Woo! Look at that. You need some help?
Sow right there now.
You need a gaff? This is a, folks, this is a big snapper right here. Whoa, don't let him get. Michael, you may need to help him. Yeah, we don't need to lose this one.
Oh.
Look at that snapper. Tony. Oh!
Dang.
Look at that snapper.
Woo! Dang, yeah.
Tony, what a great job there, buddy.
Look at that. Where's that grandma?
We got to get a picture of this. Oh, this is what made the Gulf Coast famous.
Oh, calm down. Calm down.
Panhandle Outdoor shirt. That's what brought you good luck. All right, Tony. That is a red snapper, buddy.
That chucker is grown.
Did he pull good?
Oh, he pulled. Man, did he pull.
What a huge snapper. I think we're in a good hole right here. We're going to try to unofficially weigh him.
See what he's 18 pounds.
18 pounder. 18 pound red. That's a nice one. Folks, you see.
Bigger than 18.
I think, yeah, that's those spring scales. I'd always add 2 pounds. We can call him a 20 pounder. Officially. Panhandle Outdoors call him a 20 pounder. One thing Tony does, this box right here, got all his rigs. These are all snapper rigs. All on the bottom, because this is the bottom rig. All made up, just all neatly done here. So we're going to be in good shape for loose rigs. Just clip these right back on. Stay right by our marker buoy. All right, Michael got a beeliner.
Little feller. First one of the day.
First beeliner today. Good job. That's good eating right there.
Nice little feller.
All right, Tony. How are you fishing now?
Fishing with a jig.
You're jigging this one now. Got a good, on that same spot. You see the buoy marker. Jig fishing. You see him?
Not bad.
Nice one.
Pretty good.
Michael, I'm gonna bring him.
You need me to move out of the way? Slide to the other side out of the way real quick.
Fine, this is fine pretty good, Tony.
All right, we got Winston bowed up now.
This don't feel like a snapper, it feels like a shark.
That's what that big snapper felt like to me while I was there.
Well, he's taking line, buddy. This might have been that tarpon I had on this week.
Come on, Winston.
I ain't making any progress. In fact, I'm losing. You can put it on hold. Just
Hit that
Real
button
well.
again. I don't know, we got something down there.
I got something down there.
That's a big old,
It ain't red. Is it AJ?
I don't think so. I think it's a big, no, it's a king.
It's a king. A bonita.
A bonita.
A bonita. I need a bonita. I knew anything was fighting harder than a snapper. Oh, man. That's what I didn't want. Woo! All right. All right, here we go. Let me get them off. These are in the mouth. Yep. All right. One of the ways we're fishing, Tony is jigging. Tony showed me. you're going to, first thing you're going to do is going to take that jig, you're going to tip it with a piece of squid. All right, real bright, okay.
Throwing it to the front of the boat current.
So way out there,
Let it drift it back.
going to drift back toward him. As it drifts back, start sinking, it'll.
A lot of times they've been hitting it on the way down.
A little bright color. And then all they're doing is jigging. Bring it up and let it flutter back down. Bring it up. Oh, see, look at there. Right on cue. He must have knew he must have been camera shy. Oh, but that's how you're doing it though. Say, old Tony's catching a lot of fish up here on the starboard side. On this one, three lining and a snapper. A snapper head on top of the water.
No word.
Snapper. That's a nice one. Ah, they fire good on the spinning outfit. Right here to come on top of the water. I got another on the spinner. What you got there, Michael?
I got another red snapper. Sure.
Another red snapper. We're throwing them back now, folks. But we had a lot of fun with them. Ah, Michael bowled up on that spinning reel. Drilled by the same buoy.
Looks like it's gonna be another red.
No way, another red snapper? We're way into the 30s. Easily. Beautiful fish. On a jig.
It would appear that
Look at that jig.
red snapper will take anything today. You throw it out there and they'll bite it. Doesn't really matter what it is.
I got a double hook up. Tony on up here. Michael on back here.
Come on, be a group.
We just changed holes. It looks the same.
Snapper.
Another snapper. A snapper on this hole. That's a nice snapper. Nice snapper.
Got a red grouper.
A red grouper.
Look at there.
That's what we call for. We needed one of them.
All right.
Nice one. Hold him up there.
Woo!
Nice red grouper, Tony.
Yeah.
All right. How's it feel, Tony?
Feels good.
There it
There,
goes.
get him octopus.
Oh, we had an octopus. Just let go. An octopus. We caught a little bit of everything today. He just let go of it. I think I got him.
Did you see?
All right, welcome back to the final segment of Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show, and we're proud to bring it to you. We appreciate you watching the show. Now, let's take a look at our times for today, brought to us by Mark Cowart of Edgewater Beach Realty. His number is 832-6000, and Mark is a really good fisherman. He and Michael fish a lot. I really respect him for taking his son fishing as much as he does, and he's just really a good outdoorsman, and appreciate him helping out on the show here. We got a time today from 7. We're looking at 7:15 to 9:15 this morning, and then tonight from 7:40 to 9:40. Okay, and I know these fish, they will bite in specific times and all. I know that for a fact. The other day, I'm gonna have a video later on when I get time to show it of the fish biting, and we caught them in about an hour and a half block. Right in there close to the time, then that was down in St. George Island. So, and I'm going to show you what we caught them on. I don't have time to show you the video. It's going to come on later on this week. But I want to show you what we caught them on. And I don't really endorse any particular bait because I use so many, and no one really has bought me out, exclusive or anything like that. And I like to experiment. But this is a DOACAL, okay? And this is a particular color. I'm going to show you. I put the color. Jeff, you want to go and put it on the stand here? Is that best? Okay. I'm going to put a color. See this color right here? Okay. And we use a red head. Okay. We used a red head. I was fishing with some cousin-in-laws. That red head right there. I'm going to go and put this in here like that. Now this color is a golden shiner, and we really had good luck on it. We caught some quality redfish, and we were able to. We actually ended up taking our kayaks out and wade fishing and all. But this is a package right here. I got these from Blue Water, and I bought these to bring up here just show you. I had some in my tackle box, but I lost a few. But there's a split tail, okay, not a curly tail. They make them different ways. They make They make all kinds of curl tails, shad tails, little tails like that. But anyway, that DOA CAL lure, okay, and DOA, they put out good. I've talked to Mark and those guys before from down in South Florida. They do a good job with their fishing lures and all. Okay, now I was going to. We had several things to talk about. One of the things, we always talk about, and I don't really have time to get into it, but I do want to mention Pokio. We really haven't had time to get into our Pokio this summer, and school is out now, and we start thinking about what are some of the things to do with all these kids around here and have fun things. I'm going to talk about one today, maybe a couple more tomorrow or something. But one of the things that we take for granted is a kiddie pool at the state park. My grandkids went out the other day. Pokio, for those who don't know, Panhandle outdoor kids enjoying the outdoors, and just get them in and outdoors, folks, and let them do some fun things. And what we try to do, and we really preach that at all ages, but really start them off as kids. But my kids went out the other day with another family. Nick and Lexi Gibson were down from Wisconsin, and they went out and they just had a ball. And we forget right here underneath in our own backyard is places like the St. Andrews State Park with the kiddie pool, and kids love wading out there. And they came back talking about swimming around the rocks and all the little fish they saw. They just had a blast. So every summer we go out there. So don't forget. So that's the number one suggestion for Pokio today. Okay. And I got more coming on later this week, but get those kids outdoors, all right? We're going to wrap it up today. Got a big week planned for you, so go ahead and you have a great day today, and you be sure to do something good for someone else, and God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.